thing.
What?
I can't upload all this to Twitch. I mean, not to Twitch, but to YouTube.
What?
Like the size of the video, if I was to upload it to YouTube,
Yeah.
would be so massive it would take like 2 days to upload. Because it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Ooh. I think it's Monday Night Football.
It's a special prime time edition of the
Why are injuries at 25?
Ooh, Monday night. Wait, what were you saying? Injuries are like 25%?
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, it's better than being like one play in and the player gets injured because he gets hit weird.
No, but out of 100, it should be like 50.
I mean, you also gotta realize certain people also have certain injury ratings.
Sure.
Tannehill to the air to start out. That pass taken in by Burks. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Oh, that's
run for the first with Henry. And he's taken
Oh.
down at the 43.
Let's go.
But not before picking up the first. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. The Titans at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to take care of business in front of the home crowd last week.
Yeah, it's always nice to get that opener at home, but now things
Today's
get a
Sunday,
little bit
right?
tougher. The good
Yeah.
thing for them, though, is they take a
I think
little extra confidence with it
Tuesday
when
I'm
they
going
head out on
to
the road.
start Face of the Franchise.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be
Roughing the
a roughing
passer.
ball.
Yes, at 15. Let's go. I will gladly accept that.
Call is accepted, and this officiating crew not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer the game the way it's supposed to be. That drew the flag.
Now at first down, Henry with a little bit of running room. Nice gain. He'll get about 6 yards there. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. He was creeping up toward 200 yards. Thought he was going to get there. Didn't quite make it, but also 2 rushing touchdowns.
And even if he only got about half those numbers this week, his team would take it in a heartbeat,
Oh,
wouldn't they? Because last week, he was
That was
spectacular.
weird.
No.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Well, this defense for the Bills, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue. Our game, the Titans and Bills, the first of 2 on this Monday night in week 2. We'll see the Vikings and Eagles set to kick off in the nightcap right around 8:30 Eastern. Stay tuned for that. Tannehill's throw pulled in by Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a pickup of 15.
Dude, it's so weird seeing Robert Woods as number 2.
They think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A first down carry for Henry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
No way.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that third down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And the Buffalo offense ready to bring out their high-powered attack. And at the center of it all, of course, the rocket arm man in his 5th year out of Wyoming, Josh Allen.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
So after the INT, it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch.
I always start the game off with the pick.
And it'll be second down.
It never fails to amaze me.
And make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Now
What?
in this situation, how
Just
about the
like
corner
MMG.
defeating that logic?
That's my
Sorry,
point.
my mic was
Really
off.
nice tackle.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken
No.
in by Crowder. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down catch there by Jamison Crowder. Now in his 8th NFL season and his 3rd team, this time the Buffalo Bills. There are plenty of mouths to feed in the Buffalo offense, but a dependable slot guy like Crowder will always get his share of receptions.
Yeah, he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And they'll work this down inside the 30. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And fortunately, the Bills jump on it and get it back. Call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Seriously?
The biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball.
I literally forced a fumble, got the ball back, and they gave it back to the Bills.
Bro, what?
That's my point.
Well,
Like, I literally had full control of the ball, and they gave it back to the freaking Bills.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Buying time to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jamison Crowder. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
Oh, I'm down by 7.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was all capped off on the touchdown reception by Jamison Crowder. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Almost got his ass.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a dangerous return man.
Go. Aw.
And a nifty return there all the way across the
I had one man to beat, and then I would have been gone for a tutty.
Oh, he missed the field goal.
Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Derrick Henry and the rest of the Titans offense about ready to roll again.
Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. This is caught. It's Woods. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one.
Oh, scary Terry.
And the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Are you doing the NFL league that me, you, and Jordan did with Casey?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I need to get in it.
A toss right to Henry. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
The only thing is, like, I don't know when I'm going to do the draft.
On 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Open man is Burks, and he's got him.
How do I access it? Did you send me an email?
No, do you have the NFL Network?
Yeah.
Like the NFL Fantasy app?
The fantasy, yeah.
Yeah, you just go on there.
Right.
And we're doing a live draft this year.
We'll call this play significant.
Oh, yeah. I mean, duh.
The only reason why we didn't do it last year is because we started late and...
Oh, well it says here, lineup method manual.
Yeah, so like you have to actually go in and set up your lineup.
Alright, cool.
If you want to change your team name, you can. Jordan gave us some...
no, hell no.
I'm just saying.
No, well, if I want to, then I will.
Yeah, that's my point.
And a second one in week 2 now.
Already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season.
We need to get Casey in on here
because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
I don't know when we're going to do it.
On for the point after is Randy Bullock.
Nice.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a Robert Woods touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Kevin Farley. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Perfect timeline user pick.
No interceptions
I
in that
love
game,
it.
but this defense,
Perfect timing.
they're able to take advantage of an early
Nice.
mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going.
I hate how Madden just like
reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that
like
defensive
when you
front
switch your
backwards.
player.
Also like
I
what the
hate
runner's
how
giving us, too. It appears
it
that
goes
he's been waiting
to like
all
the
day
farthest
long
player
to get out
away.
here and take off.
And it's like, no,
He's already
I
topped
could
his
have just
receiving output from a
intercepted the
week ago,
ball,
and we're
but
just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
it was like 3rd and 18,
10th carry now for Derrick
and
Henry.
they just gotta, well, there you go, got my pick
And the
now.
result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
But like, still though, you know what I mean?
They'll go
So
option to the short side. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard
What?
line.
How is that not Bo?
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
And now the throw here is incomplete.
I'll take the field goal.
First quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
Wait, those things go for it? Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yellow.
Needing the tough yards, they run
Wow.
fullback. And he gets in.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
4th and inches on the 5-yard line.
His
Waiting
first
in for a
touchdown
Teddy.
of the new season. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And this
Like, I
time,
basically
after running
walked
back down
in.
the goal line, they feel they need that extra muscle. They go to the fullback, and it pays off.
And it's nice when you have a running back who can serve as a decoy, hand it to the fullback, and let
Let's
him follow the
go.
big guys into the end zone.
Now Bullock to add the extra point.
As it should be, 14-7.
Ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Henry running right. Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He gets it to Burks again. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Oh, how about the first night of the draft in 2022, round one? The Tennessee Titans stunned all of us when they traded A.J. Brown to Philadelphia. And then moments later, drafted Treylon Burks out of Arkansas, a player who drew plenty of comparisons to Brown in the run-up to the NFL draft. Size, style, play speed, almost an exact clone. And now they're trying to use him the exact same way, and he produces a nice catch there.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, second down. And Charles, for this offense, we take a look at the draft class here. They were looking for a playmaker, and they found one on the outside.
And the way teams are throwing the football nowadays, you can't afford to skip at the wide receiver position. I know that the slot guy is getting more attention now, but that guy in the perimeter, he makes you go.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Dude, Terry McLaurin is like kind of goated, but kind of not, because like he just missed that perfect touchdown. But you know how it is.
Yeah, I just scrambled with Ryan Tannehill. 21-7, pinned to PAT.
Second interception.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better
Dude.
each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, it looks like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time.
Just walked in with Carson
Wentz.
Wentz.
Up and good by Bullock, and it's now 21-7.
24-0. We should play on Call of Duty later.
Maybe.
What you mean, maybe?
I'm trying to get ahead in my schooling
There's
this
the
week.
Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
So do you just want to play like one game?
This one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills going to take over again.
I mean, it's 4 o'clock.
They are looking to make a bit of a one.
I mean, I'm good with playing like maybe 2.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Right back to Singletary on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Almost had my 3rd interception.
Here's Allen.
Almost.
What's the score?
24 to 0.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. As
second with 6:50 left.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Go. Go. Yeah.
Now Allen. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A first catch there for the NFL's leading receiver in Week 1 in terms of yardage. Also a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. This one into the hands of Crowder downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
The kick by Bass is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the second quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side.
Hey, are you going to keep doing like every half?
For those big fellas.
You're going to switch into your backup player?
Probably if I'm up by a big lead, yeah.
On first down. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away.
Missed the
Get
freaking
away it
open
does, and it's second down.
catch.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No
There you go.
turnover either.
Redemption.
On second down, here's Henry.
Let's go.
And there is nowhere for him
Dog.
to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 40. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Tannehill. Running the slant, that's Robert Woods. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 more yards there and another first down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now it's Tannehill. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
Right there.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot.
Oh!
Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Yikes.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down.
That's to Burks, and he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 3-yard touchdown pass, and the Titans are able to strike for 6. Heck of a start to his season.
By
He
what,
had 2 touchdowns
17?
in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good.
Nathan, should I go for 2 or
touchdowns come in bunches.
a point and after?
To that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine
I'm
success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
They're reviewing the play.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
He's in.
How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
I'm just saying my PAT.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. A 10-play drive that time. And it was Traylon Burks capping things off with a touchdown catch. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Dub.
Wait, you already got the dub?
Now they go screen.
Dude, it's like 45-0, 20 seconds left in the second quarter.
Now they got to get to the line.
Yeah, put what's his face in?
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag.
Heineke, yeah. Put Heineke.
Dude, either I'm too good or the Lions just suck.
What's the Lions record? They suck. Who's their QB?
Jared Goff.
They suck.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and
How many
10.
points have they scored on you?
I don't know.
Cannot get away,
Oh,
and
on
down
me?
he goes.
0.
Sacks, a growing
Yeah, I was like, I was about to say, I mean,
Allen's throw is
they
complete,
suck.
and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Here's Allen to throw it.
What the fuck?
Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. He'll field this at the 5. It's a net of 40 there.
That was nasty.
And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room.
You know what?
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I am going to do that.
I'm putting in the rookie, Sam Howell. See how he plays.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Face mask.
The white flag coming out as they
Wait,
line
what?
up to kneel on it. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Brett Kern now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And not his best effort there, as this one's going to be spotted down just outside of the 40-yard line. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. So we reach halftime. Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that.